Hi, my name's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you here. Hope you're well. If you're returning, thank you. If you're new here, big hi. I'm going to be playing with my Revolution makeup, like I'm going to be doing a testing video. I'm so terrible. I've been procrastinating over this video for so long. I'm terrible, honestly. So I've got this massive extravaganza palette from Makeup Revolution, which, oh my gosh, I've started the video completely naked. My face has not got a scrap of makeup on it, and yeah, I hate myself with no makeup on camera. I think I look like a boot. So I'm going to be testing this. I didn't know whether to try this extortion palette, but I used this last night. So I got the little palette from Makeup Revolution, which is the extortion palette, which is a nice green one, and I did play with this one last night. Really nice palette. I adored this palette. I've zoomed you in a little bit. I don't know, we can get all up close and personal, can't we? So I've had to zoom you in a little bit because you were too far back. So yeah, I might do another video on this because this was stunning. I really enjoyed this palette. So yeah, I'm gonna do this palette though, I think. I'm not sure about fallout on this palette, so I'm gonna start by just I'm sweating out again. It says it may contain Prosecco. I normally contain some kind of alcohol in me, so I'm gonna prime. Now I don't have like I'm not going to prime my eyes with the concealer because I'm not quite sure how that works, so I'm just going to prime my eyes, which I've been using lately, which is this Revlon Candid concealer. It's not an eye primer as such. I know, I'll sort my hair out at the end. I'll come back looking better than this at the end. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with this. Now my setup is very rudimentary, or crap should I say. It's literally like this small desk. I'm not like a massive YouTuber, so yeah, you'll have to excuse my setup. Yeah, I'm just gonna prime my eyes with this. I'm useless at editing. I hate editing. I cannot, well, I can do it, but I'm crap at it. Yeah, I'm just gonna, and I've got this crap mirror. I want one of those handheld ones, you know, that all the proper YouTubers have. Yeah. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, chuck that everywhere, because I'll do my base afterwards, because I'm really scared of fallout. I hate fallout. When you spend ages doing all your base and then suddenly all your eyeshadow goes all over it. This is a disgusting, which needs a good wash, number 7 sponge. So I do actually like this sponge. Yeah, so all I've done is just chuck that concealer over my eyes. I might set it with a little bit of, this is quite new, I haven't used this before, which is the Makeup Obsession Pure Bake Powder. So I might just set my eyelids with a little bit of this white. It's kind of a white, a very white, it is translucent, but I'm gonna just take the arse end of my sponge and just only grab a little bit. I don't want to set it too much, so I'm just gonna get my mirror, my crap mirror, and just, oh, lost it. I gotta be fair with you, my foundation shade I thought would be okay. It's too light. It's a gorgeous foundation. I do really enjoy this new line, and I will be getting more in the future. At the moment I wanted the clay primer, but I don't know, I spent so much and I just couldn't justify another 15 quid. I know this looks crazy at the moment, but it'll all come together at the end, trust me. Yeah. So might actually, now I've primed my eyes, so I'm ready to go for my eyes. I might do a couple of swatches for you. Do you want to see swatches? Because I know you do. I just know you do. And by the way, I'm a useless swatcher, so please excuse that. If you come to this channel for sophistication, then it's not going to be happening, peeps. It is a massive palette. I think, let me just see how many shades. Now, if my maths, now I'm terrible at maths, I failed maths at school, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's got 10 shades along, so 10 times 6. 60, and then we have 6 in the middle, so 66 shades. So we have a whole massive 66 shades. I'm not going to swatch a whole 66 shades. I'm just literally going to swatch some of the ones that look very interesting. So let me just show you the palette again a little bit more in depth, because I don't think it is gorgeous. It does remind me a little bit of the James Charles palette. Does anyone else get like James Charles vibes from this palette? I do, really do. There are, if you don't like, there are quite a few neutrals if you on this side, like these neutral brown colours. That silver looks absolutely gorgeous. I love the gold and silver in the kind of middle, the black, the white. Always need a white and black in a palette, I think. Yeah, like I said, it's twice the size, basically it's twice the size of my head. Yeah, and I've got a big head, so yeah. So I'm just gonna go to the top row and we'll swatch half of the row on each one, I think, and I know, because we're gonna be here till next Christmas, being honest. Yeah, and lucky enough they have not got any shade names. I'm sure they couldn't come up with 66 shade names. So this is some of the top row. Like I said, I'm not going to swatch them all. I did want to swatch, let me bring you in closer. I thought I'd swatch that yellow. That's the green. I just don't know, some people on YouTube are really good at doing this, and I just do not know how they do it. Again, I did kind of swatch them the other day. They weren't swatching that amazingly, but yeah, that is some of the first row. Let me swatch a brown. We'll just swatch a couple of colours on the second row. So I'm going to swatch these two nice reddy ones. Oh, this one looks nice. This green one looks nice. So I'm going to swatch those four. Like I said, it's not going to be the whole palette, but I just wanted to pick out some. Oh, that's a really nice colour and a really nice swatch, actually. That is a nice swatch as well. That is a nice kind of red. Love like red tones. I know I look crazy with my red nose. Yeah, and that's like a nice green. I'll be swatching them all here because I'm just so excited to see how they swatch. So they're the next four. Like I said, this is the second row. Again, that is the second row. Some of those reds are really, really nice there. That one swatched amazingly. Look at that blue. I'm really tempted to use that blue for today. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use it yet, so I'll just swatch a few at the third row. So this is the third row. Again, I'm not going to swatch them all. This pink, oh my gosh, this red. I'm going to skip that one because we swatched a similar colour. So yeah, again, look at those, very nice. Again, let me just, again, that's those ones. That pink is very, very nice. I love the two, the lime green. This red looks like it's kind of a satin, so yeah. So I'll just swatch another three in that third row, which is a nice kind of blue, kind of powdery there, and a nice purple, and yeah. And I'll just swatch this like browny colour. I really do like those swatches. Look at that blue. That blue's calling my name. I'm obsessed with blue eyeshadows. Look at that, lime, like a limey green. So I'm going to swatch a few from the fourth row. Like I said, if you don't want swatches, just skip ahead, and I'll maybe put a timestamp of when I actually start doing my makeup. So yeah, you don't have to watch all the swatches, peeps, by any means. So I'm going to swatch this nice orange kind of colour. I do like an orange. This green, oh my gosh. This other green, oh my god, that's my favourite kind of green. It's like kind of an army khaki green, which I love. And I'm going to swatch this blue because this is a different formula to anything else in the palette, which is quite kind of that blue there. It's quite softly pressed in there. It's kind of squishy and mushy. But yeah, I'm just going to swatch that blue, that green, the other green, and that nice orange. Again, just swatch this purple, and I think we'll leave it at that for this row. So we've swatched 5 out of 10. So yeah, that is this is a big ass palette, peeps. A big ass palette. Yeah. I need hydration to get me through these swatches. So we're on the last 2 rows, so we're nearly there. So I'm just picking out the kind of really interesting, more interesting shades. So this is a gorgeous, look at that hot pink. They've got no names, so I cannot say any names. I'm going to swatch this. I'm going to swatch this orange. I'm swatching quite a few now. Oh my gosh, the pigment on these is so nice. Oh my gosh, look at that pink, peeps. How pigmented is that pink? Again, gorgeous and lovely kind of swatches. I mean, this palette looks stunning. So yeah, there were just a couple more I wanted to swatch on that 5th row, which is the blue, the purple, and this nice kind of goldy kind of shade. So I'll just swatch 3 more. Again, stunning. That gold is so nice. Look at that purple, really, really nice, and that blue. Really, so far I'm impressed with these swatches. The pigment is certainly there for Makeup Revolution. This is not the kind of normal standard formula that I'm used to. This is different. I'm gonna focus. This is a lot different. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a few on the last row, and then we can finally, I hate swatching, peeps. I absolutely hate it because I'm useless at it. I'll leave that up to the professionals. Well, I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just fat around with makeup, being honest. I'm not a makeup artist. So I'm gonna go to the last row, which looks the least interesting, but we will swatch. We're gonna go to this nice kind of, ooh, very nice pigment on that, and we're gonna go to this one, Lush, and we're gonna go to this nice shimmery kind of greeny, like forest green color, which I do love a forest green color. And this blue, oh my gosh, stunning. Again, a bit powdery there, but I will swatch this now. Again, really nice kind of matte pigments. These were all mattes. No, one was a shimmer, which is there. Again, very nice. So I'm just going to swatch a blue and a purple, and then we can carry on with this video, because I'm losing the will here, peeps. So yeah, I didn't actually clean off. So this is the blue, and finally the shimmery kind of purple. So that is some of the swatches on the 6th row. Again, great pigment, Makeup Revolution, wonderful. Look at that blue again. Some of the blues in this palette have really on swatching impressed me. I just can't wait to get it on my eyes, so let's do it. I'm so confused. I've been sitting here for like 5 minutes. I turned the camera off. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes, and I'm so blown away. I really do not know what shades to use. Like I said, I'm no makeup artist. Well, I've got the Extortion palette, so I might do a green. I won't do a green look because I want to try this one out, first impression, so I will save that one. So I might. What do you think, peeps? What would you do? I really don't know. I mean, I am spoiled for choice with 66 shades. I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna do a green. I'm gonna do this. I don't know what this bit of hair is doing here tonight, but we'll have to ignore that. I think I'm gonna do a purple look. Yeah, I've done a purple look for a while, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go with purple. So I'm gonna find a brush first. So again, all my brushes are actually dirty. They're stained green. So yeah, I was struggling then what brush to pick up, so I'm just going to pick up this Jeffree Star. And I do like this one. This is the JS6. I'm going to dip in to one of the light. I'm going to go light to dark. Sometimes I go dark to light, depends what mood I'm in. So I'm going to dip into this shade here, which is a very kind of light kind of, I don't know if you can see it there, purpley shade. So I'm going to dip into that one. This palette is massive. It's taken up my whole desk, so I'm going to dip into this one. Yeah, a little bit of kick up, but nothing too bad. So I know I'm going to just try and stick this. I don't like this brush actually. I need another brush, peeps. I'm terrible like that. I will literally I just never know what. I'll go for an R39. These are one of my favourite brushes from Morphe, which is the R39. Just really like them. I want a couple more. Yeah, I really like this, just for getting into, because I've got quite deep set eyes there, and I really do like this for just getting in that kind of creasy area. So I'm just gonna apply this, and then yeah, I'm not quite sure how much that color was coming off on my eyelids, so I'm just gonna take maybe a little bit of a darker color, and let's see how we go from there. So I'm gonna take this color. I'm just gonna go in for the kill peeps. I'm gonna take this really dark one here and just see how we go. Yeah, moderate kickback, nothing that I can say is bad. So I'm gonna try and see. I know this bit of hair is driving me around the bend, because I always know purples apparently, so I've heard every makeup, you know, all the big YouTubers say purples are hard to make apparently. So yeah, I will just run this purple through my crease. I don't know if I should have set my eyes with powder. Actually, I should have left that one out, just to get more pigment. Yeah, I should have set my eyelids. Very, very nice actually. I do like that kind of tone of purple. Very nice. It looks a lot darker in the pan than it's showing up on my lid. In the pan it looks very dark, but it's not showing up that dark on my lid. I thought it was going to be a lot darker, and this is the darkest purple in this palette actually. What's doing there? I have blended out that purple colour, but it does blend really, really nicely. I'm really happy with the blend. Over the Moon actually, that blended out absolutely amazing. The thing is, I don't know if these are pressed pigments. I don't know if you'll see on the thing, these pressed pigments, because I set my, actually that shade is not a pressed pigment. What I've read on the back here, because sometimes it says eyeshadows and pressed pigments do tend to work differently. Now the only pressed pigments in here are shade 1, 21, 22, 38, 49, 62 and 63, and I think I used shade 48, so it's not a pressed pigment, but I think if I use that on a set base, I think the vibrancy would show up. If you look at the, this is, oh I just stuck my finger, this is the darkest kind of purple in there, and it doesn't look very dark purple on my eyes, but I can live with that because I do like the blendability and I love that. So I'm not going to make this eye look too complicated. I'm going to go to a nice shimmer, which I'm just going to take the one that I just dug my finger into actually, which is the one beneath it, which is this nice shimmer here. So I'm going to take that one and basically just, you know, chuck it all over my eye, being honest. I didn't know whether to put, I'm not sure, a little bit of green or yellow. I might take a brush, and I might take this like little diddy brush, and I might put a little bit of, actually I'm looking now, I might pour a little bit of, yeah, like a nice green or something. This lime, no, this mid like green here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna maybe just stick a little bit of that there. Do you know what? No, I'm not, because I'm going to screw this eye look up. I don't particularly like colourful eye looks. You know, when people do like colours all over their eyes, I think to me it looks a little bit weird. But if I'm going to do a green eye look, I like to use all greens. If I'm going to do a purple eye look, I like to use all purples. I don't like to do purple and pink, or I don't know. I don't mind purple and pink together actually. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but what I'm saying is sometimes like the rainbow eyes, just, I like a rainbow palette, don't get me wrong, I do love a rainbow palette, but I'll generally tend to stick to kind of a blue theme or a purple theme or an orange theme or a red theme, which this palette is amazing for that. And let me know in the comments if you want me, I know I'm going to ramble on this video, if you want some more kind of eye looks, because I really want to do about 3 videos on this palette, because being honest, it's too big for one video. I cannot show you everything in this palette in one video, so I'm gonna stick that purple on my eyes. Let's get like a nice packing brush, peeps. So I think my favorite packing brush for packing shimmers on, actually I used last night to pack that green on that I used for my glossy box video. So yeah, I'm going to take this Jaclyn Hill. This is a nice packing brush actually, so I'm going to take Miss Jaclyn Hill's packing brush, and I'm just going to pack this. I'm going to try it dry, and then I'll do something under the lower lash line. So I'm going to try it dry, because for some reason every YouTuber says that. I'm going to try it dry, and then I'm going to try it wet. I just immediately think I just immediately go to try it wet, peeps, because I can't be asked, because at the end of the day it's just pointless. It's a waste of my time and yours, because it's always better wet, isn't it? So I'm gonna just stick this on my eye. That's better. I don't know why shimmers just work better with a spritz. I really do not know. So I'm just going to pack this over my lid, and I'll BRB. Yeah, we have a lot to get through actually. So I've done my kind of eyes, so to speak. I'm useless. I really need to get better at these makeup videos. So I basically used some, obviously I used that lovely kind of silver? Purple. Obviously I used that lovely purple, and then I also used some of this nice silver. This silver is absolutely stunning. I was going to swatch the silver, and I know my daughter's making a noise. I was going to swatch the silver and gold earlier, wasn't I? I was so impressed with that silver. Really, really, really nice. I basically just put a little bit of black. The black in this palette is absolutely stunning. That's a really nice black. I always love a good black, and that is a really, really nice black there. I basically stuck a little bit of black on the outside and then silver on the inside. So I'm going to clean up. There is a little bit of fallout. Let me zoom you in. I have got fallout, so I'm going to clean that up now. And we shall go to the rest of the face. Yeah, I cleaned up that fallout. Yeah, wasn't a massive amount of fallout, but I'm glad I kind of did my eyes first. I've just done the top. So I'm going to try out the foundation. Now I know the shade. I used it last night. It's way too light for me, unfortunately, which I'm really friggin' gutted about. So this is the XX Revolution, and where is it again? This is the Glow Skin foundation, which I wanted the dewy one. So this is the Glow Skin one. Again, it's way too focus, too light for me. So what I might do is mix it with a little bit of a darker foundation. So I'm just going to mix this up. What do I have? I'm going to use this old kind of sheet mask, and I'm going to mix it on the back. So I'm going to put some pumps on the back here. Pick the right foundation online, can I? Apparently. So I can't wait to cover up this red nose. It's literally driving me round the bend. I've lost, oh, there he is. I thought I lost my beauty blender. So I'm gonna try and like just smudge this. I might use the back of this brush here and just try and smudge it together, like, you know, mix it. I don't know if this is gonna work, peeps, but we shall see. No harm in trying, is there? So yeah, I cannot pick a foundation shade online. Yeah, way too light. It's gonna be, look, it's gonna be like ghostly. Do you know what? We'll have to live with it, won't we? Because the foundation is beautiful, actually. The coverage is amazing, and it is a really beautiful foundation. And we'll just have to take it right down the neck, all the way. We'll have to take it everywhere, being honest. Look, red nose is gone. So I'm just going to finish off doing this. Yeah, so I finally put the foundation on. It is way too light, which I am gutted about. I did try and darken it up a little bit, but it's just way too light for my skin. I do need a darker shade. Now, the bottle, it looks quite dark. Actually, the bottle looks quite dark, but it comes out much lighter, which I'm so gutted about. I spend ages trying to pick foundation shades online and get them wrong. So yeah, but I did pick up the matching concealer. Now I think I got the right shade of concealer, but it's going to be darker. I hate that when my concealer is darker than my foundation, because I like my foundation to be my skin tone and then my concealer to be a shade lighter. But again, I'm not going to get that. Lovely packaging. Again, I do love this packaging. This is in the shade, let me see, CX 5.7. Now, the foundation was in the shade FXO.05. I spent ages trying to pick it, but I picked wrong, peeps. So I'm going to try the concealer, which I'm really excited about. Look, it's much darker than the foundation, unfortunately, but again, I was hoping to do that in one swipe, but it's not happening. It's a weird kind of, it gets very stuck in there actually, so that is quite weird. So I try not, I like the applicator, that's very nice actually. I try not to use too much concealer nowadays because I do get a lot of like under eye wrinkles, so concealer just makes them feel even worse. I'm American. I swear my kids have turned into Americans, honestly. They got like an American accent where they've got so much American like YouTube and TV. My daughter says, Mum, can I have some water? I'm like, water, it's water, like water. Yeah, really, I love, actually I used this concealer last night, I gotta be fair with you, on my glossy box video, and it is gorgeous. It is so nice. I think this is one of my favourite concealers ever. Yeah, I've been into the L'Oreal Infallible concealer. I've also been loving the Morphe concealer, but I think this actually, for hydration with my old crusty under eyes, this is absolutely amazing. So I'm just going to blend this out. Again, I have finished. I put on that foundation and concealer. Absolutely adore that. I just wish I had the right shade. And then all I did then was powder with my Jeffree Star powder, which I'm trying to use that up. I've had it for a while. It's going down. It's a beautiful powder. I really enjoy that, and the smell is heavenly. It smells like cotton candy floss. So yeah, I did set my under eyes with a little bit of my Tarte palette, which I love this shade here to set my under eyes. So yeah, really enjoyed all that. So I know it's not quite Revolution XX, but I didn't have anything else. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on some bronzer, blush and all that jazz. I want to try my setting spray as well, and I need to do my under eyes. I need to do loads, so let's, I don't know, quickly get on with this, peeps. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the shade. Now it did look a little bit patchy on me last night actually when I used it. So this is the shade Demo, which is the nice bronzer. So I'm going to open this up and use it. Yeah, because I really need some bronze, especially with this light foundation. So I'm going to take my Morphe E53 brush, which this is my perfect bronzing brush. Honest on my life, this is amazing. I absolutely adore this. So this is in the shade Demo. Comes with a little insert, got a little mirror on it, but it's a little bit small. So I'm just going to dip my brush in and I'm going to bronze. Like I said, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit patchy on me last night, but that could be because my foundation is so light. Yeah, still kind of, whether it's the foundation being too light, I really do not know. I'm going to have to try this shade with my normal foundation. Yeah. It looks patchy. It looks, I will retry it. I will do a couple of these Makeup Revolution videos because I think there's so much here and kind of so many variations that I'm not going to be able to. Yeah, it's going on actually less patchy than it was last night. But yeah, need some more product. So again, it's fairly kick-uppy in the pan, so be wary, which is unusual for a bronzer because normally bronzers do not put much kick-up. But at the moment I feel, I don't know, I feel like it's very patchy. Actually, that bronzer doesn't look as patchy as I thought it would. It's blended out quite nicely. I think it's just the case of this foundation shade being too light. I do want to go to my blush, which is in the shade Fickle, which I'm super excited about. I just cannot wait to put all this on my face, peeps. I will try and do another video. Again, this is all very first impressions and very new to me. And I'm absolutely useless at shooting these long makeup videos. It is a work in progress. So this is in the shade Fickle. I do have my little Jaclyn, well, my Jaclyn Hill blush brush. So again, it got a bit of a, looks a little bit of a shimmer in there actually. Let me take this insert out because I'm going to keep this anyway. It does look a little bit shimmery. A very nice shade. That bronzer is not too dark for me. It's just the foundation is too light. I will, when I do my next testing video of the Green Extortion palette, I will use like a proper foundation shade and get a more matching foundation, because that foundation is beautiful. I absolutely love that. My skin is quite dry, and for dry skin, that foundation feels gorgina. So I'm just gonna I love this blush shade. I put it on last night. I've got to be fair with you, I could not help myself on the glossy box vid. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, gorgeous is that shade. And it goes so nicely with the bronzer. The only thing that's ruining my look tonight is the foundation being too light, being honest. If it wasn't for that, everything would come together so nicely. Love. I always put loads and loads of blush on because it does fade. Like at first it looks intense, but then it will kind of fade. The only reason. So I'm going to open up this Hydrate Fix, which is Hydrate and Fix in Mist. I really want to try this. I did try it last night and I did like it actually. So I'm just going to open this up before I put my kind of under eye makeup on and my highlight. Smells quite nice. Again, the lid is a little bit kind of stiff on there. I'm just gonna that mist is very fine. I like it. I love it. This actually, this is a very nice mist on that, and it smells really, really nice actually. Yeah, I really do like that. Yeah. Adding a little, I'm not quite sure, peeps. I'm not quite sure. I do like it. I'm not sure if it's Tops by Morphe or L'Oreal Shake and Glow. I'm not quite sure. This is only first impressions. So the next thing I'm going to use is my Focus Exposure Highlight. Now, yeah, let's have a go, peeps. Let's have a go. Got to open it up first. Which this looks a really nice shade. A little bit, I was hoping it would be a little bit lighter. It is quite a nice shade, a little dark for my liking. I'm going to use the brush I used last night for this. Let's just, I always use my highlight after my setting spray because I find I do really love this shade actually. It does bring up a little bit of texture. That's my only kind of downside. I did try it last night and it does like it's a nice shade. I do, I'm glowy, so I do really like that. So next of all, I'm going to move on. I know my hair is doing my head in. I'm just going to do my lower lash line, some lashes, mascara. Yeah, so I'm going to pick my palette back up, being honest, which I'm excited about. So I'm going to pick some kind of colour for the lower lash line. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to go for. We have purple on the top and ooh, we might have some brown on the bottom. Now I really do like purple and brown. Sometimes I do really enjoy like a brown lower lash line. So yeah, I'm going to pick up this brush, which is my Jeffree Star JS13. This is a really nice brush for the lower lash line. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to pick up the shade, I'm going to pick up this shade here, which is kind of like a brainy kind of shade. So we're going to try this. Yeah, I really do like this palette, peeps. Really. Yeah, so I finally finished off my makeup. It looks really nice actually. It was hard feet. I really do enjoy it. I do love this Revolution XX palette. There were a couple of issues with it, which I will go over with you in a minute. Again, I kind of want to spray some more of this setting spray on my face. Again, I don't think it's as good as my L'Oreal Shake and Glow and my kind of Morphe setting sprays, but it is very nice. I just don't feel like it does as much as I'd like it to do, but I do like it actually. So yeah, I don't mind the setting spray. The setting spray is very nice. Not my favourite, but it is a nice setting spray actually. So what else did I think of this range? Again, the concealer. I absolutely adore this concealer. One of my absolute new favourite concealers. I will be using that to death. I really enjoy that concealer. Foundation. Absolutely love the foundation. There were a few issues with the foundation. It is breaking up a little bit. Let me zoom you in actually. It is like sinking into my lines a little bit, which is a bit annoying, but still a beautiful foundation actually. Still very nice, and certainly worth £15, I think. I'm just gonna get a better shade of that. So love the concealer, love the foundation. I will try this on camera, which is the extortion palette, yeah, which is the green one. Let me go to the highlighter. Loved the highlighter. It really does give like a lit within look. Really enjoy the highlighter. Absolutely adore the highlighter. The blush, yeah, really like it. A little bit shimmery, but I will still use and enjoy that blush. The bronzer, I thought it was a little bit patchy, but I made it work tonight. Okay, I did make that work. Generally overall, I think this range is really nice. There are a little few bad points about it, but generally overall I absolutely love it. I have not tried the eyeliner yet. The palette, absolutely adored the palette. Yeah, love the palette. Not quite sure yet. I've literally just played with this tonight once. Unfortunately, some of those, like that shimmery like silver there, wasn't, it did show up really nicely on my lid, but then I felt like it disappeared quite quickly. But I love my eye look and I love my makeup. I'm gonna do a couple more vids on this makeup because I cannot get through 66 shades in one night. But generally overall, I'm impressed so far. I literally just used like 4 or 5 shades, so it's hard to like really get a proper opinion on it. So yeah, if you liked anything about this video, please subscribe, hit my bell, and I am in love with the contour blush and highlight. That is my favourite part of this range, are these three. Really enjoy those. Again, I haven't played with this enough and I want to get a new correct foundation shade, which I was gutted I picked the wrong foundation, and I picked the right concealer, which again I normally get one of them wrong. So yeah, I did try and darken this up and I will try and use that. Yeah, so if you liked anything of this video, please subscribe, hit my bell, and hopefully maybe I will see you on my next video. Bye. I'm gonna be pissed by the end of this video. I don't care though. I love makeup and wine. I always nice.